YouTube, Jeff's World 101, back for another video. You guys, I've often been asked, are all my hats 100% legit? 99.8% of my hats are legit. As you guys know, I got that fake fossil hat that is on my hat rack over there somewhere. And I do own one fake fitted hat, one fake New Era hat, and it's always been fake. I've never pushed it off to be real, so don't ever think that you've seen this hat in my collection. I understand that. Don't ever think that I ever thought it was real, because it's not. And it's my only one. The difference is I found this hat as opposed to getting all my hats at Lids like I usually do. Just so you guys know, I don't get my hats off the internet. I either get them at Ross and know how to authenticate it, or get them from Lids. Yeah. Let me tell you guys, never, ever, ever go on the internet and just assume you're going to get a real hat unless you're getting it from New Era themselves or lids.com. It's going to be fake. If you're getting it from like eBay, Amazon, you can up in the air. I haven't really heard of a fake Amazon New Era hat yet, but yeah. If you get it off like eBay or Craigslist, it's obviously going to be fake. That's why I don't trust internet hats. Never really have. Never will buy one off of Amazon for that reason too. But let me tell you this, guys. Also, never look at a hat and say, oh my God, they got New Era hats at the flea market, because they're fake. They're never going to be real at a flea market. Don't ever go buy one from a flea market. Okay? Ever. It's always going to be fake, always buying it from a flea market. And you could even sit there and go to a flea market and confront them, and they will still tell you it's real. Be like, no, I know what I'm talking about. First off, the fake hat is this white Yankees hat. I mean, a true hat collector such as myself, such as Trey Cahill, I can guarantee you can tell by looking at this hat that it's fake. Yes, guys, I have that letter of authenticity right there. Yes, I've gotten all my hats authenticated. Every time I buy one, I get it authenticated. It's always real, besides this one. When I sent this hat in to get authenticated, the person laughed. It said, dude, I don't even have to look at this hat. You can just tell it's fake. I mean, like, come on. This hat is fake, you guys. He wanted me to send him more pictures, even on the inside. I mean, look at that. But I'll show you guys later. Let's compare it to the real one first. My O's camo hat. Okay? See how good the MLB logo is? You see how perfectly all the stitching is? How perfect that O's logo is? Do I have to keep going on? I mean, look at the inside, you guys. Genuine merchandise. Perfect. New Era, fly your own flag. Perfect. Most of the time, if it says fly your own flag or cool base or the New Era symbol looks like this, it's always going to be real. 7.5. Perfect. NewEraCap.com. Perfect. Let's look at the manufacturer tag. This hat isn't polyester, so that's why you see all that writing on it. Made in China. It's not an on-field, so guess what? It's supposed to be made in China. New Era does have plants in China. They're just not supposed to make the on-fields. The only the on-fields that our players actually wear that are authentic are the Made in USA ones, because our players wear Made in USA on-field hats, obviously. You saw that. That was a beautiful hat. I mean, that New Era logo, perfect. I mean, the button, everything about this hat. And one thing also about only the on-fields have is engineered exclusively for MLB players, and only the on-fields have the emblem, the New Era emblem on the hat, or on the button. Okay? Like I said, got a letter of authenticity. So yeah, I know. Let's put this hat on, shall we? You guys, I mean, let's put it on. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's look at this obvious flea market hat that I found on the street. I mean, it just throws you off. Just look at that bottom stitching. You see how all crooked it is? The button's all bigger. The holes are huge, way too big for a hat. Now, the inside is what is pathetic, you guys. Look at this. I mean, for one, the originator of the True Fitted is going through the button. Like, come on. I mean, you can see this. You can read it through the button. Like, that's not supposed to happen. For one, notice how this New Era says trademark on it. This one has reserved. Registered trademark, not reserved, sorry. Registered trademark. Same thing with the logo right there. Look right here. The logo is blue for one. It says trademark under it. Same thing right here. Look how ugly that 5950 is as opposed to this one. I mean, for one, if you ever see this, like you ever see this hat, you buy it anywhere, especially a flea market, it's going to have this. This is never, ever authentic. Never, ever real. Don't ever think it is, because it's not. Unless it's an MLB on-field, it has this, and it's a little darker blue, and it's older than 2009. It's 2009 or older. So don't ever think that this is real, because this is never ever acceptable. But yeah, I mean, it's crap, you guys. I mean, look at this. Look how dark this is, and big and bulky and ugly compared to how this one is. Like I said, the fake is obviously obvious. So yeah, I mean, just look how much better this one looks on my head backwards. I can turn it forwards. I mean, just look how much better it looks on my head. And I can't believe I'm doing this. This is why you never see me ever wear this hat. Just look how crap this one looks. I mean, it's dirty because it's white. But, I mean, just ew, you guys. Ew. Oh, and one more thing that obviously makes the thing that made this New Era so fake is when you authenticate it, the main thing people look at is the New Era flag on the side, unless it's an on-field. First off, look at this. Okay, look at this, you guys. There's the flags. You see how perfect this one is right here? You see how perfectly and how far it is from the bottom stitching? This one, look how close that is, you guys. That is just too close to the bottom. No. That is never, ever, ever, ever real. So, this hat I'm going to keep. The only reason I have this in my collection, like I said, is for an example of a fake hat. So, people, I guarantee you look at Trey Cahill, he can tell you that, you look at this hat. It's obviously fake. So, yeah, you guys, stay fly. Jess World 101 out. See you guys later.